Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War stream. So of course today, it is Friday, we end up getting the new raid event. Of course we got like a billion events going on. We still have Guild Wars going on today, we'll be doing that later today. Of course we got Green Guild War. We still have the World Lore event, which hopefully my guild will be done by tonight. And if not, we'll throw down a little bit of battles and hopefully that will close the gap. And of course, we got the raid event, which just came out today. This will be occurring for all of today, all of tomorrow, and Sunday. Has the standard rewards that it always does. Make sure to go participate with it with your guild, so you can go get all the unlocks. Plus, you have to at least do the first 6 to even get to that point to be able to unlock anything from this game mode. So definitely make sure to get on that, though ideally go even further to end up helping your guild out with completing it all. As far as your shop, we do have a new weapon here. For how many gems is that? For 210 gems, they're really cheap. Definitely make sure to pick it up. For 210 gems, you get this new weapon. It's just a Blackhawk weapon. I went over this the other day, but deals damage to an enemy, boosted by Blackhawk allies, which a restriction for this game mode is Blackhawk only, so it could be pretty helpful for this event if you don't have other options. However, Mang and stuff like that's still a pretty good option for running for this event, or you can just do the boss counter with it too. But yeah, you're generally going to be going for Mang instead. But if you do want to go for this, it does have the Blackhawk bonus. Creates a mixture of blue and red. Generally, this will just be used kind of like the rogue one, given that this place is mostly rogue. However, one good thing that it does have synergy-wise, as far as the blue-red that it creates, is you can use it for Megavore, because Megavore is from Blackhawk, so it still gains boost ratio off of that. So in that kind of instance, it could be okay, but overall, it's going to be a pretty average weapon. And then the mana feeds into itself, of course, and obviously you could use it with whatever hero class you want, as with any weapon in the game. But I would definitely advise buying at least up to there. That's generally where you'd want to default buy anyways to help your guild out. But you even get a free weapon with it, so might as well. It's only 210 gems. Nice little pickup, plus you get to get the event done with your guild. There we go. So as far as teams, I haven't actually built any teams yet. One of the more obvious things that we'll probably go for is Captain McCall, 50% rogue start. This place is very heavy with rogues, so that's probably going to be the way to go. We do have an empower option as well, blue to red, which also can end up being utilized. We got things like Megavore, Kraken, which is kind of like that other troop that we got this week, except different as far as Monday. And there's still an event key drop table, by the way, the thing that we got. Oh yeah, we got Scurvy Sea Dog too. Green to blue. We have Sycorax. I don't feel like we need to commit to Sycorax, though. We need something with a bit lower mana so we could just rush them down for these earlier battles. Bonnie. I don't think Bonnie has enough rush damage. She kind of needs a bit of gold before she could really do that effectively. This is a bit of weird pool to actually choose from. I forgot. Blackhawk doesn't actually have too much synergy with itself, does it? Not the greatest, that's for sure. So tempted just to spam Megavore. The Megavore army. I actually did used to run that in the past. That's why we have 2 Megavores. The double Megavore meta. It's so ridiculously luck-based, though. Gosh, I kind of forgot how bad Blackhawk is. Like, all the good rogues that put some of the Blackhawk troops together don't exist within the kingdom. Like, you have Silence, you have... What do you do? Are you the raid one? Where's the raid boss, by the way? I should probably figure out who that is, because we're going to be needing that person. Do we not have a raid slayer? We should. Yeah, there it is. So there's our raid slayer. Do you have natural half mana start? No. So we'll do you with that. So that will kill out the boss. So we got that part handled. We then need, obviously, hero weapon. We could go Mang. Mang into the thing and then just killing everything else out with that will probably be the way to go. We don't really have a proper skull option. I guess we could kind of use Skyla. And try using Skyla as the bone into Mang. I think that's the way we're going to go. Doesn't use any mythics either. Why is it not typing? Type! There we go. I think that's the way we're going to go. And then we could do our class as Corsair. Because it's still half mana starts off of Captain McCall. He still has Hunter's Mark and everything as well. Doesn't have Enrage, but it shouldn't matter too much. And all rogues gain extra magic, which helps to kill it even better. And then we change our banner to a... Well, we already have +3 blue. So we could go blue-red. We don't use green. I guess we'll just go all in. There we go. Okay, let's roll with this, see what happens. You can also go with a tankier class, but it should be fine. Hello, everyone. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Shroom. Hello, Kyle. Hello, DS. Hello, Paul, and hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all of you have been doing good. All right, so we'll go for this. A poke. Oh, I should have taken skull first. Whoops. Oh, yeah, you get full mana if you get a kill. I forgot about that. Oh. Nice. I was going to say, we don't have anything too effective for taking out these weaker battles. I lied. We actually do. Oh, I'm not set to magic right now either. I should probably set to magic. I still have set whatever I wanted set for Guild Wars, which I believe is like triple cleanse or something. Also, our Guild War teams were starting to do good all of a sudden. I should go show you guys the wins. I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, oh, they actually got quite a few wins. So far, defend teams are doing a bit better than normal, which is good to see. But here's our defend teams going for Guild Wars. Obviously, we'll be doing that tonight, not this stream. Also, gosh, I got a billion. I feel like I never take my seals. I always forget to grab them. What am I looking for? I came here to look for... Oh, that's not why I came here. Guild Wars. Let's see. But yeah, 2-6, 2-5, 3-5. Oh, today's didn't go that well, though. I think it's the lack of Empower. It might be the lack of Empower. But yeah, 2-6, 2-5, 3-5 for the first 3 days. And we still have the other two. Yeah, I'm surprised this one did the worst. It probably just got entangled hard countered too quickly. It might just be the lack of Empower. Because every other one with Empower kind of won. It just takes that really lucky alignment and then boom, it just goes crazy. It doesn't happen every battle, but the battles it does, it just gains such a massive advantage. Man, anyways, let's keep going to raids. Yeah, it seems like it works. Doesn't use anything too high rarity. Does use a legend, though. Or actually, technically 2 legends. But they're both in event key drop table this week. Oh, no, they aren't. Never mind. I forgot. It's Merlance this week, not Blackhawk. Though you do have a chance of getting them from the drops of opening for this event. But they're not in the event key specifically. Though they are in the drop table for when you get those cards from this event. All those cards could potentially be these two. They're not necessarily needed, though. I'm pretty sure Mang just into this thing is already enough. Everything else is kind of there for the little bit of extraness. And half mana start definitely helps a bit. But I think it's required, because once you get her going, she's kind of good to go. It just helps her getting started a little bit quicker. And gosh, does she go quick. I'm sure there's more troops kind of like this premise. Where you get like all your mana back when you do a cast. Things like Raven that gets like part of its mana back is just way too clunky to bother using. I can understand getting part mana back and then doing some kind of board control to the board. It's a little bit weird when they get part with no follow-up. Because then that almost completely defeats the purpose. Like a mythic that does something like this would be really cool. Where if it does get a kill, it gets all of its mana back to cast again. But if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the only troop in the entire game that does it. And it's very rarely ever used. Who knows, maybe it'll be used whenever double or triple boss troops are used on a team. Because then you can kill one, kill one, kill one. Just go for like a one-shotting spree on every boss they have. That'd be pretty funny. If double boss or triple boss ever become meta and she starts getting used to counter them. She's one of the better ones. I do prefer the guy that has auto extra turn into stealthy. He doesn't get all of his mana back, but he makes sure the enemy doesn't get a turn. Oh, we don't have enough to one-shot anymore. Ooh. Oh no. I got to actually use Mang. Oh yeah, I still need to switch my metals. I'm still using metals from earlier. Now we're using the right metals. Oh, what am I looking for? I'm looking for raids. Hello, Elite Gaming. Welcome. But yeah, raid events a little bit shorter compared to quite a few other events, which is kind of a good thing. Because, gosh, do we have a bunch of events going on at once. So many things all at once. So it's kind of good that this is a bit of a smaller one. But it'll be a good time to get more grind in. If I'm not mistaken, my guild did end up winning yesterday's Guild War, so we actually have 100% extra XP today. So I'll probably do a little bit of grinding in this stream. Probably explore 12. Because I'm pretty sure we have 100% bonus right now. Yes, we do. We've actually, surprisingly, we've won every single Guild War day. Despite us being in the middle of the bracket, we've actually won every Guild War day so far. Theoretically, we lost the first day. However, we had a higher score by the end of the day, so it still counts. Even though they have a higher score than us now, we started with a higher score when the day ended. So we still get the 100% bonus for that day. Which is kind of funny. But, yeah, even though they won, we won. Because we won by the end of the day. While they got the rest of their points higher after the fact, it doesn't count towards the little daily bonus thing. And today's really close. Where's Homebound? Homebound, yeah, is above us, so they could potentially win. Let's see, what's the breakdown? We're actually beating them. Even if you subtract our 3 battles, we're about 5,000 ahead of them. If you subtract our 3 battles. We're like 4,000 or 5,000 ahead right now. Relative to the same amount of battles. So we have a chance. Depends how all the battles go, of course. Anyways, let's head back to raids. And also, hello, Nasso. Hello, Rummerford. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Also, it's been a while since I've done one, because I've been a bit busy with a couple other projects lately. But, I think we're going to play Fall Guys a little bit later this stream as well. Or not this stream, but, you know, today as a separate stream. They actually released a really cool game mode. I played one round of it before we started this stream. It just launched a couple hours ago. It's not a new, like, map, but it's basically like Rocket League. They made it a bunch of that one fall ball minigame kind of soccer thing. That's like Rocket League. And you just play a bunch of them in a row. And then hopefully get a crown. It's a pretty cool game mode. They've actually been doing that quite a bit lately, where they do a bunch of like the same show. The previous one that they did it for was Hexagon. I never streamed it, but it was pretty cool. Probably should have streamed it. They only lasted for like 2 days though, which is why I didn't have time to stream it. We were kind of busy those days. I'm not sure why they made the other one so short. This one they made 5 days, so there's plenty more time. But the other one was super short. But we'll probably do it about an hour after the stream or so. Maybe a little bit less. I'm just probably going to grab lunch, which is why I mentioned that. But this stream's still going to go for like another hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours, we'll see. Depends how much Explore 12 grinding we want to get in. Because Raids is going to be done super quick. Let's see, we'll throw that down. This should be enough to kill. Especially with Hunter's Mark on it. Hello, Delta! Welcome. If anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Raid event's pretty straightforward. Out of any of the weekend events, I'm pretty sure it's one of the easiest for the most part. Mostly because you only have one really big threat, and the raid troop kind of just like auto kills it every time. Like you literally, raid has a really cookie cutter format to pretty much auto win. All you have to do is use Mang and whatever the raid troop is, and you won. That's generally all you need to do. Obviously, you can get a bit creative with what the rest of your team is. But on face value, that is quite literally all you need. Also, why did I do it that way? I actually could have killed with her and then got her full mana back and then done it that way. Whoops. Would have been a little bit more efficient. You don't have any boost ratio, do you? No, well, other than to boss, obviously. Oh, so what event do we have next week? I believe it's Invasions, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I didn't actually check yet. I forget when our next Vault event is, too, which is the main reason I wanted to check. I don't think it's next week. Let's find out. Let's see. I'm looking for weekly events. Okay, what do we have next Friday? Actually, I might as well just control find Friday, right? Okay, next Vault event is on February 19th. Ooh, that's a little while from now. Next week we have, oh gosh, an arena event. And they still haven't buffed it. We have an arena, then invasion, then a new faction, then bounty, then Vault. So that's the upcoming schedule for weekend events. Wait, why does it show arena there? Oh, never mind. But yeah, raid this week. So next week is arena, then invasions, then faction, then bounty, then Vault, and it cycles again. And we're probably getting a patch between sometime in there. Late January, early February is generally when they do a patch. No official date yet, but generally that's around when they get to one. How much damage do we have? Excuse me, not enough is how much damage we have. So I'm actually gonna mang it. Oh, I should have taken Skull. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Well, it kind of does. We could have killed it a turn earlier. There we go. Also, we're definitely going to gain a level this stream. Between 100% extra XP and how many battles we're going to do. Still got a ways to go to level 1,700. Well, we're getting there. Slowly. Alright, now if our Skull's one shot, if we could just find a Skull, that'd be great. Oh, that's not who I wanted to cast. Flamer for Thrall, Zugoff Leprechaun, Slayer for 12. Yes, that's the team we end up using. That is the team we use. You can also move Zugoff up one and use Skyla instead. Its max time is quicker, however per hour it's a little bit slower, so I generally don't use it. Thrall's is a bit more consistent for it. But yeah, we're actually going to be using that team later this stream. Once we finish out raids, we're going to mostly be doing Explore 12 grind. Because I want to get some token grinding in. We haven't been doing as much lately, and we need to be getting some in here and there. It's one of the main ways to progress later in the game, other than getting more deeds. As far as like upgrading troops and stuff. The only realistic way of getting a bunch of tokens is Explore. Particularly Explore 12, but Explore in general. Oh, I keep forgetting, you don't get extra turn from that. I should have went for Valraven. Still not too late, we could do it this way. Does she have boost ratio? No, why'd that kill? It seemed like it was slightly short. Apparently not. Apparently not. Come on, where's our win condition at? There we go. Oh, that works too. I actually could have taken that for extra turn too, though. It didn't really matter at that point. If we would have taken the brown, we would have gotten 4 times Skull. Do we know when Flamerfur's going to be craftable again? Yes, in about a month. Exact date is early February. Exact date is February 8th. You can get Flamerfur. Stern Broken Spire event. So February 8th, you can craft Flamerfur. It's right around the corner. It's basically a month from now. Actually, a little bit less than a month from now. But yes, very soon, TM. Extremely soon, TM. Yeah, February 8th is Flamerfur. It requires like 600 yellow, 600 brown, and, you know, whatever normal legendary weapon costs. Just for the brown and yellow. I think like 300 damage or something. Actually, I can tell you exactly what it costs, because it's the same cookie cutter format for every legendary weapon, not counting new ones that just got added. So if I click on any weapon that isn't the ring we just got today, it is 600 yellow, 600 brown, 3 celestial, 15,000 souls, and 300 diamonds is what the weapon on February 8th will cost for Flamer, if you're looking to get it. So make sure to have those resources if you don't already. Raids. So where are we on leaderboard? Or not leaderboard, but on the thing. We're definitely not making leaderboard. But we're getting there. We'll probably have it done by tomorrow night. Depends when the guild gets around to their battles. Good morning, DS. Welcome. Actually, it looks like both the events are probably going to be done by tomorrow night. We're going to have a lot of orbs to claim. I still have yet to get that power orb from a major orb. It's possible ever since last patch that you can get a power orb from a major. It's only 1% chance, and we have yet to see it. Because obviously it's only 1% chance, so very slim. But it's possible. People have already gotten it. Oh, it's your birthday today! Happy birthday, DS! Should we sing happy birthday to you now, later, or not at all? Oh, what do we go for here? I need Skyla. She's passively gonna have her mana though. Okay, we'll do it later. Yeah, we'll do it for the nightly stream. Just make sure to remind me once you're in chat tomorrow, tonight. No skulls. You know I'm gonna target you. Oh, we didn't get to kill you in time though. Oh, I should take it as reds first. I keep forgetting it doesn't extra turn. I guess it's mana back, but it doesn't have any extra turn attached to it. Which is still good though. We got a Valraven. A very dead Valraven. Doesn't even matter what the board is. We already know what we want to do. Because they're going to have full mana back. Hello, Stardust. Welcome. Looks like we got 7 battles left. Because of Valraven. Do I bother manging? I guess we do. I'm pretty sure she's actually within one-shot range. That's like going for it just because it gives us attack value so we could one-shot everything with skulls. Please cast. There we go. Oh wait, that wasn't enough to kill? Oh no. We're 3 damage short. Gotta go for skull. It's not enough to kill. I'm not liking this board. Let's get the Mang down so we can start rolling over everything. It's like Zukov doesn't even exist in his battles. He dies so quick to to the raid troop. 1 HP, really? Should probably double check how much damage this is gonna be. Now both of them survive. The other one surviving not as big a deal, but the first one surviving was. When was the last time we lost a match? Definitely Guild Wars. We lost last night on Guild Wars. Actually, we've lost once every single Guild War day. Hopefully we go flawless tonight. Because obviously I'm saving Guild Wars for tonight, as we always do. For Green Guild War. But no, Guild War is vicious. Especially with the restriction that you have on your team. Makes it really hard. Oh, come on. I tried for the 25% chance instant kill. Didn't come through. Plus, we got another Valraven. Might still get another on top of that. Also, gosh, I've gone through so many water bottles today. Actually, I got in a big mood the other day for bagels. Ended up getting a bunch. There's a really nice bagel place right around the corner. That luckily didn't go out of business. I'll throw that down. Alright, since we wasted our shot, we can't kill it now. But Mang will do it. Yeah, I've been getting pretty unlucky in Guild War myself. We keep getting 4-1 like literally every day. We're like cursed to never get a 5-0 again. This is our Guild War week. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. It's literally just straight 4-1s. I keep losing one. And hopefully tonight we'll get it. Two HP, really? You're gonna make me have to kill you? 2 HP. Hey, Zugoff's actually the last one we kill for once. It's normally not the case, oddly enough. Even though he has the high stats. It's normally the first down. Mostly because we can do 5 times damage to him. Gosh, still not fully awake yet. My alarm actually didn't even go off. I just naturally woke up. I was still tired. Oh, I can actually cascade that skull. Still can. And he's dead. Alright, let's see if we get a Valraven. We got 2 battles left. Till tomorrow when we get another 4. Pretty sure by tomorrow night it should be done. If everyone in your guild is tier 3, which you definitely should since we get a free weapon with it as well this week, you would generally get it done by like Saturday. Possibly Sunday. But it would definitely get done if everyone just did tier 3 in a guild. Even before they revamped it, that was the case. But after they revamped it, it's even easier to get it done with tier 3. Plus, you get a free weapon with it. Well, that's the end of the line for today then. Which means we need to go farming then. We're going to be doing a lot of Explore 12 this stream. At least for the next hour. I haven't really had as much time to get some grind in on it. So I figured it'd just be the perfect stream to do so. But yeah, raids is a super quick event. It takes less of an hour than an hour of input to get it done. I think it's even shorter than invasions, which is a similar amount of short time. Oh, I didn't want to do it that way, but it was what was on the board. There we go. Got lucky cascade, though. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much raids. We'll claim what we currently have. Get the rest of the loot later. Ooh, we got a purple, no blues, though. Hopefully we get a power or blue over there. We still got 3 orbs left, though. So there's still plenty of chance of shiny loot. Was I ever claim the thing from here? I did not. I'll claim up to this point. And then we'll claim the major orb later. Come on, blue, blue, blue. Yes? No? No. Close. We got 1 out of 3. Close, but not quite. Oh, there we go, not too bad. We got a purple and a blue between 5 orbs. That's not horrible. What's a flash offer right now? Oh, it's useless. Don't bother. It's a very bad flash offer. Okay, next order of business. Switch to seasons. And let's go get some grinding. So someone was asked about this earlier. But, yeah, we've still been using this team. Flame of Fur, which will be available February 8th if you don't already have it. Or you could use their Scare Shield. Thrall, Zugoff Leprechaun with Slayer class, +2 red, +1 blue. There's a Skyla version of this, however, its consistency per hour is slower. Its max speed is higher, but its consistency per hour is slower. Which means if you're farming with it, you generally want to go this way. Thrall just makes it a lot more consistent when you have a bad board. Also, they did a balance patch. I'm actually surprised they haven't touched Thrall in it. They nerfed Bandit's mana by 3. And Thrall, they're like, ah, I'll just leave it as is. Oh, that was actually extra turn. We got it randomly from the cascade. Definitely wasn't within invisible sight, that's for sure. Oh, so we'll hand out a code in 2 chests. Not next chest, but the following chest. Since we still haven't done a code yet. Also, hopefully Kafka gets around. I checked Discord this morning and she still hasn't given us more. I have enough to last us till about Thursday or so. And then we'll be out of codes. Oh, could I have dropped that already? No, I don't think it was within range. That one is, though. Got a soul gnome. It's not a vault event, but they do still appear, of course. Chance is a lot lower, but that is not a 0% chance. Also, while their chance of getting Volkeys are also drastically lower, it's not impossible, so we can still get a Volkey or Epic Volkey if we get really lucky here. Though we did not. Got mid-range souls. But hey, we technically need the souls. We wasted, well, not wasted, but you know. Last season ended up using 1 million for Duskbringer. So that lowered our souls quite a bit. Plus, we need souls for doing elite levels. It might not seem like it, but we will eventually run out of souls. I know it doesn't seem like that, given that we have, like, what, 7 million right now? But, to medal every troop currently within the game, I think it's about another 30 million souls. Obviously, we won't have the tokens to be able to do that anytime soon. However, once we do, that's how many we're going to require. So theoretically, we're still millions upon tens of millions of souls away from how many souls we actually need to complete out the game. Theoretically, and like super long term. Still have a while before that's really going to be necessary, though. Like a long while. Like I could use every token I have left or every medal I have left, and I'm pretty sure that would only knock us down to like 5 million. Probably even higher than that. I know I'm out of water. Oh no. Gosh, I've gone through 3 water bottles and it's not even noon. Not sure why I thought that'd be full mana. Oh, that's a big miss. So close to that level. So ridiculously close. Oh, another gnome. Almost feels like a vault event. We're getting quite a bit of gnomes. This is like gnome event, right? Oh, it's still another 5 months before we get it again. Or does this say 5 months? I meant 5 weeks. That'd be awful if it was 5 months away. Could you imagine? Don't you dare escape. You know, I'm going to target you directly. I don't trust you. There we go. Especially since he has 20% dodge as well. Hey, a gem key. Nice. Every little bit helps. Also, we'll be handing out a gem key. Actually, right after this chest, we'll hand out a gem key. In the code. Always good to see another one. They add up. One might not seem like a lot, but 1 times a couple hundred more. Every little bit helps. Actually, how many gem keys do we have? I used literally every last one to get the most recent mythic. We repaired up to 563. And of course, next mythic comes out first Friday of every month. As it always does. Hey, hello, Strodium's cat. Hope all's been well. He could have taken double skull. Luckily, the AI didn't go for it. Oh no, we're 5 shards short for the chest. Rather unfortunate. But yeah, there's still no way to get enough shards to always get a chest. Even if you did 10% with 20%, it's still a few shards short of constantly being able to cycle. So even once we have 10% for every kingdom and 20% chase them down, you're still going to be slightly short. Is the final new raid boss today correct? What do you mean? Should be. It changes between multiple different types. There's like 6 different ones that can happen for raids. Obviously, it takes us like a year to cycle through them all. But, yeah, it's one of them. I completely forget which one. He didn't get to cast on us a single time because we killed him before he could cast every time. So I'm actually not even sure which version of Zugoff it was. But yeah, there's like 6 different ones. They're all different than the player-owned one. The player-owned one's kind of just a combination of what what they do. But none of the 6 Zugoffs that are non-player-owned actually does what the player-owned one does. Well, yeah, it was the Frosty one, which I believe freezes all enemies. And the instant kill, of course. Have we already had 34? Gosh, that's a lot of raid bosses. I don't keep track of it numerically anymore. We used to, but these days we don't. We still keep track of Guild Wars numerically, though. Next year we'll hit the 100th Guild War. Early 2022 we'll actually hit the 100th Guild War. These happens every 4 weeks, consistently, currently. Oh, raid boss troop? We already had all the raid boss troops in the game. All 34 of them already exist. I forget when the last one came in, but they've been in for a while. Like several months. Hello, also hello Dust Angel, welcome. Buff Venoxia and Explore. I think it needs 3 casts to kill on Explore 12. Actually, I might need 4 casts. Because doesn't it hit for like 40 or 50 damage? Even if it was 50, you would need 4 casts. Which I feel like slightly too many. Because at that point, you're kind of almost using a truffle. That has a less chance of extra turning, but does better damage. It definitely has potential if you want an alternative. Like, you could build a no-mythic Venoxia. That wouldn't require, like, Zoogoth or anything. I feel like it'd be slower overall, though. Fortunately, our hero died. Always annoying when hero dies with this setup. Oh, there's our chest. Let's go hand out code. Ah, double Orpheus, though. That's such a bad chest. Alright, let me go do a code. Okay. I don't have the thingy open. Let me go get it. Then I'll leave it open because we'll need it tonight as well. We're so low on codes. Let's see, how many more do we have left? Tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Friday again, Saturday, Sunday. I have until next week Sunday. Is how many codes we have left. Next week Sunday would be our last code. Until we need more. So hopefully we get more between then. Otherwise, we're going to run out for the first time in a couple months. Where's the thingy thing? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, there you guys go. Here's your redeem code. Use it on gemsreward.com with the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters. Start with TTN. And to give same order as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. And of course, as usual, only usable on PC mobile version of the game. Right, there you go. There's the 1 gem key we got from the gnome earlier. They add up. Definitely worth always claiming. More of a chance to get those mythics when they roll around. I keep forgetting too, based on how much we stream, we hand out about 35, well, it depends how many days are in a month. But on average, we hand about 35 redeem codes out per month. Which means 35 gem keys. Which is 35 0.1% chances for a mythic. I'll throw that down. Oh, I should have taken the extra turn skull first. Whoops. Oh, there's 2 skulls just sitting there. But yeah, Dust Angel, I'll go try the Venoxia team real quick. I haven't actually tried it for Explore yet, since it got buffed. I still feel like it's going to be a bit slower, but it might be a really viable no mythic option. Because it might be quicker than the current no mythic option. Assuming that team uses no mythic. And even if it does use a mythic, it's a less rare mythic than Zoogoth. Zoogoth's the hardest, well, tied hardest mythic to get in the entire game. Because, of course, in Rage Karen era is theoretically actually harder to get than Zugaf, in a sense. Not by much, but because you need to have Heart of Rage to craft Enrage Karandera. Whereas Zugaf just needs like 250 gems or whatever, as its thing where Heart of Rage would be. Which is obviously way easier than getting Heart of Rage. I did get a Heart of Rage though, an extra one. Like one that wasn't from the free one that you get from the event. Which is how free-to-play players would also need to go get it. It's in Volkeys. It's really low chance in Volkeys though. But we have gotten one already. But we need another 4 to go upgrade it. It's associated to the Volt, so there's not as much of a need to upgrade it compared to something like the Sun, which is coming later this season. Oh, and Arania. We did really good at tokens. Honestly, we almost did better tokens last night than all of the stream so far. What class am I using? Slayer class. Slayer class has a lot of Enrage. It enrages whenever it gets a kill. It enrages on extra turn. And it has a triple damage to burning. Those 3 things are the main reason why we run it. There's a couple other hero classes that do similar, but it's the only one that has all those aspects combined. Which allows it to one-shot very consistently. It's not that good at surviving, but it's really good at rushing down damage. Which sometimes means you have really clunky battles where it does almost nothing. But ideally, it'll just be able to one-shot everything very quickly. Which is what you're normally aiming for. Like things like Dragon Guard class and stuff like that can still do triple damage while tanking a lot better. But its damage output's much lower and doesn't get to one-shot. Ooh, that's a big miss. Luckily they're frozen. What would we ever do if Zugaf didn't have frozen? You know how much worse he'd be if he didn't have freeze attached to his ability? He'd be like 2 to 3 tiers lower if he didn't have freeze on his ability. Just because of how much it could backfire. It already backfires even with freeze. It'd be even worse if it didn't have it. Oh, I shouldn't have given him a skull. Whoops. Come on, where's our win condition? This board really does not want to give us a win condition. Luckily, we get off a sky randomly. Hello, Preserve Music. Welcome. Is there anything that could be subbed for Zugaf in this team? No. That would keep it viable. Unfortunately, no. This whole team is centered around Zugaf. This is a Zugaf-only team. So I do want to go try Dust Angel's Venoxia team that he mentioned earlier. We'll go do that, I'll do it after this set of battles. I'm curious if it's no mythic. Because it might be the quicker no mythic team. Because normally what I suggest for no mythic, which is super cheap, it's your Skia Shield to Rowain. But it takes almost a minute per battle. But it's super cheap. It's actually the cheapest viable Explorer 12 team in the game that I'm aware of. Because of course even Venoxia is a little bit more expensive than that because you would have to find that legend. Let's go give it a shot. Gosh, all these chests have been so bad. Let's see what this team is. Let's see. Oh, Tribute's ready. 18 gems, nice. What do I put it over? I don't think we need this team anymore. It's Dragon's Eye, Venoxia, Beatrix, Leprechaun. Someone mentioned this to me earlier as well. With the Warden class. Interesting. Let's give it a shot. I'm not sure where you should bring it, though. We're at really low, Adana. I was gonna say really low HP. Donna and Kedar, I believe, have the lowest overall as far as HP value. And this is no mythic. That's decently quick. Not the two most consistent extra turners though. But they have true damage synergy with each other. And the brown feeds into eye. Yeah, it still goes surprisingly quick though. As long as Venoxia doesn't take too long to get looping. Yeah, I might need to go time it to see how long it takes to go through recycle. I believe our other one was about 2 minutes average, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it definitely was. So if this thing can do like 140 or under, that'd be pretty insane. Let's see if it could even do 2 minutes. Like if it can do under 2 minutes, that'd be pretty cool. Gotta always go for purple. Am I using Nisha metal? Oh yeah, I'm not using Nisha metal right now, am I? You're correct. I should probably be using 3 Nishas or 20% to 2 Nisha. I forgot I didn't switch it yet. Oh gosh, this thing with 50% spell reduction. Almost forgot about you. Maybe this isn't the place we do it, gosh. Isn't that the only mythic here as well? That's really annoying. But yeah, let me switch to Nisha and time it. I'm gonna go 20%. I'm not sure which way would actually be quicker. But I guess 20% to get it started a little bit quicker. Because I always go into purple. I started at the beginning of the game and I never stopped. So we have pretty much like the highest purple mastery in the entire game. Which isn't really that beneficial. It's actually more beneficial to spread them out evenly. I just do it out of habit. Because why not? What am I looking for? I'm looking for my timer. So we can go time how long this takes. Loading, loading, loading. I forgot, do I have a hotkeyed correctly? Oh no, I might try opening too. Why is it not wanting to open? Open! Open sesame. Yeah, there it goes. Hope we got 2 of them open. Let me get rid of 1. Okay, good, I do have a hotkeyed. Aha! Okay. Now let's go check this. I'll do it in Adana, even though it has an annoying final battle. Okay, time starts as soon as we click. If it can do under 2 minutes, it's decently quick. Like, it's on pace with Zugov team if you could do under 2 minutes. Anything over 2 minutes is slower than Zugov team. Seems like it's a bit slower. Oh, that's what it looks like when it does it correctly. If we could do it that consistently every single time, it'd actually be pretty good. It doesn't though. The Zugov team also messes up, obviously. It also isn't perfectly consistent every time. No team will be. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be over 2 minutes, for sure. Oh, we don't even get to do the other battle. But just these 5, it's already going to be over 2 minutes. That's not even counting the final battle. So it is slightly slower than Zugov. Zugov can have slow times as well, though. I just don't feel like this is ever going to get a super quick time, which Zugov can. Yeah, not even counting the final battle was already over 2 minutes. This is what Zugov looks like, time-wise. Though as I say that, we'll probably also have a slow time. So that was 2:08 to get to 5th battle, which wasn't a full set. But this is what Zugov can do time-wise. It would help if I changed to the right team. Let's see, there we go. Gonna take a lot of damage up front, unfortunately. But yeah, it's mostly a turn for people that don't have Zugov. It's still pretty good. I like how I showed this and we'll get like all the slowest time with this team now. Luckily this one's going a little bit better after that. Ooh, no skull. There we go. Hero, don't die on us. Oh, he got stunned. I was wondering, why are you doing so little damage? He got stunned by something. There we go. I like when I show this, we'll get like all the worst possible times. This team has failed literally every battle so far. Normally doesn't get that unlucky in a row. It has failed literally every battle in a row now. Which makes it go very, very slow. It's actually going to get a worse time than the other thing now. It's normally not that unlucky ever, though. It can happen, but it's very rare. Just going to make it come out to be slightly slower. Actually, quite a bit slower. We're only on the 4th battle. This still has the other one. This could be like a minute slower here. But then I'll go again and get like a 130. Actually, no, I can't even go that quick. That'd be quicker than world record pace if we got a 130. I'm not even sure what currently holds record as far as team. I'm pretty sure it's the Skyla Zugov team, which is a version of this, but even riskier. I can get a quicker max time, but its average time is very slow. Like, it messes up like this a lot more often. But yeah, up to the same point, it looks like it's going to be 3 minutes this time. I could end up getting some pretty quick times. Whenever it doesn't get unlucky. But yeah, that would be the same equivalent. Which means it took about a minute longer. Actually, more so 50 seconds longer. Relative to the same amount of battles. What team would you recommend for a raid event? You haven't gotten Megavore, Cyclorax, or Kraken. We ended up doing the, oh gosh, I already forgot what the team was. It was the, Mang, Raid Troop. It was Mang, Raid Troop, something something. I actually completely forget now what we end up using. But the Mang and Raid Troop just decimated everything. The rest of our team we were like barely ever even touching. It was just Mang and the Raid Troop just carrying the entire time. We showed it at the beginning of the stream. I actually completely forget what the team is now. Because I didn't end up saving it and we have no sigils left. Oh, I did not click. Oh, good enough. Doesn't need to be exact. I'm just trying to see how it does against Venoxia. This team keeps getting a little unlucky. Luckily we got a lucky cascade there though. But yeah, I wonder if the Venoxia team is actually more consistent per hour. Even though its max time might be quite a bit horrible compared to it. It might have a really high consistency. Because Yukov can definitely become really inconsistent sometimes. If it gets a really bad battle. Even more so if you run the Skyla version. But it can also get absurdly quick battles. Yeah, right here it's gonna have 2 minutes. We would already stop the timer. But just for fun, let's go take the time for the final battle and see how Venoxia does for a 4 full set. So it looks like we'll be at a 2:30. Basically a 2-2-2. Let's see if we can do 2-2-2. Or at least a 2:30. Let's go see what Venoxia can do now. Is there a better place than Adana to run it? The Venoxia team? It works good for the initial battles, but I hate the fact that it has, what's his name at the end? Oh, you could always use Dragon's Eye for it. Oh, I forgot to start timer. Whoops. Let me give it a few seconds. Okay, now we start. Yeah, it still gets first battle at about the same time as far as an average Zugov. This is about 20 seconds. Zugov can get it under 15 seconds if he gets super lucky, but we need to get super lucky. But 20 is where it normally averages. And right now it's on pace for it as well. It's definitely a lot less annoying to use, though, since you don't have to target stuff specifically. Gosh, I hate Beatrix. Its chance of missing feels so high most of the time. Okay, we were at the 2-minute mark when we did this one. And then we're at 2:22 by the ends. But it's definitely keeping up pretty well, if nothing else. Yeah, it's pretty much at 2-minute mark as well, slightly over. And we're at like 2:22 for the final. Which it definitely isn't going to do at this point. It's going to be lucky if it does 2:30. But it's still pretty much keeping up with the pacing of it. It's slightly slower, but by not by much. Bam, a little over 2:30. It would definitely be perfectly fine if you don't own Zugov. And it's no mythic as well. And I think it's slightly quicker than our Scale Shield method. Come on, why is it not clicking? Oh yeah, that was the team. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, that was the team that we used. I know, he took my skull win. Slowing us down. Wait, what time did the thing just get? 2:37 was the time that Vinoxia just did. And that was for full set. A Switch version is slightly behind due to how a Switch version gets updated. I'm still not sure why it's still so far behind. It's pretty much always been about 9 months behind. And to this day, is still about 9 months behind. I'm not sure exactly what the full deal is up with that. But yes, it is further behind in all the other platforms. I played the Switch version for the first few months, but then it kind of just stopped and just played the normal PC mobile version, which is the main version of the game. The Switch version is probably the most new player friendly though. Just because it's been out for the least amount of time of any version of the game. So from a newer player perspective, you're kind of a bit more evenly distributed. Since you don't have like super endgame players all over the place. While they still exist on Switch version, they're a lot less common. Oh, that was the full set already. So that was 30 seconds quicker. Yeah, it's still worth using Zugov team over Vinoxia. Like, Vinoxia is a lot more straightforward to use and is a lot less annoying to use. But it is definitely noticeably slower. Like, this team can still go very slow if it gets unlucky. But it is very rare that it gets ultra unlucky. Like, its average pacing is going to be above the average Vinoxia pacing. Yeah, the Vinoxia team's still good for no mythic, though. Like, it's probably the best no mythic team now, the Vinoxia build. It's pretty quick. How are you not full mana? Please get full mana already. Yeah, that's the only problem with the raid and invasion events sometimes when we do a little stream for it, is they're actually so short that the other half of the stream just becomes us doing other stuff. And then everyone always asks for the team. It's like, oh yeah, we already did it. I forgot to pin it too. I don't even have the team saved now. Because I normally don't do a video separate for raids or invasions. They're normally so straightforward that they don't really need one. Same as Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter, you literally just replace one troop normally. The only one we really generally do a video for, of course, is World Lore Event. I mean, not World Lore Event. I mean, the new faction, because there's so much to go over with new faction. Most of the other ones are so straightforward, we normally don't cover a video on it. We just kind of just do it during the stream. Raids and Evasion has a lot of cookie cutter stuff that basically auto wins them. Like, for example, raids, just maining into a raid troop is always auto win. Doesn't matter what the raid event is, that will always win raid event. And you have access to that very early in the game. Oh, there we go, 220. But yeah, it's still quicker than the thing. Like, I'm gonna stop timing it now. But yeah, the verdict is Zugov is definitely still quicker than how do I close this? Why won't it let me close you? There we go. But yeah, the verdict is Zugov is still quicker, but Venoxy is still a great alternative for cheap if you don't have Zugov. But yeah, this team's still quicker though, so we'll stick with it. It's a bit more annoying to use, but it is quicker. Please cast. Oh no, I kind of like Dragon's Eye in that one Venoxia team because it gives a good way to use the Brown. Which one you gotta take? There we go. Take one, anyone. Kills either way. But yeah, Venoxia buff overall was pretty cool. It reminds me of the days when Venoxia actually could do a lot of damage. Back in the day, it had 2 true damage, which might sound like nothing, but the max HP at the time was like 10 or something similar. So it hitting for 2 true damage was actually pretty good because it could like kill the entire enemy team in like 5 or 6 casts. And that kind of reminds me of what it is now, where it can win in like 5 or 6 casts or so. It feels a lot like what it was when it was first released in the game. It is very similar to how it first originally was in its current state. I forget if we even had gem spawn then. Oh, thank you, Isabel. Let me actually go pin that. That is the team, right? I believe that's the team. I'm just gonna pin it. There we go. It has been pinned. But there we go. There's our raid team. Oh, excuse me. It tastes like bagel. I had everything bagel and cinnamon bagels. They are good. With a veggie spread. Hey, Anu. That was actually our... Come on, we got double Anu in like 5 minutes last night. And we've been trying to find them for like almost an hour now, and we just found 1 single Anu. That's so unlucky. Still 0 Nishas as well. Unfortunately. Yeah, luck can really get you sometimes. Or lack thereof. Yeah, I'll probably grind out several more chests, grab a very quick lunch, and then we'll go try the new thing in Fall Guys for a little bit. Probably just for a couple hours, but we haven't done a stream for it for a while, so I figured we'd do. Actually, we haven't done too many streams of other games for a while, other than maybe a little bit Slay the Spire here and there. Which we'll do at least like a few more Slay the Spire streams at some point. I haven't really been playing it too much off stream. So I do have a win with every character now. Like a true ending win. And I believe I have almost all the unlocks. I think I'm just missing one on Watcher. Which is would us take another run or two with her. And then at that point you're just trying to raise Ascension in that game. And achievement hunting. I'm mostly trying to get Ascension 20. Like that's the true ending. Is get a heart kill on Ascension 20. That's the hardest game mode in Slay the Spire. Not counting mods. But getting a Ascension 20 heart kill. Let's see, I'll take that over. I'll take Skull. Also, that one Dragon game should be opening its beta in about another week or two. I still don't know if I'm going to get access to it immediately, but I sure hope I do. And based on what they said, I believe we are allowed to actually stream the closed beta. So it's going to have quite a few less people than the actual beta once it gets opened. They don't know how much their servers can handle, so they're starting small and scaling up. No official date on it yet, though. It's still just late January. No date yet. But yeah, the game's looking pretty cool. They haven't teased anything for several days now, though. But they've still been answering questions on their Discord. Actually, I don't even think I checked it this morning. Let me go check. Have they posted anything? Nope. Still nothing. Oh, Fall Guys is releasing a new skin later today, too. The Amazon Prime skin. Hopefully it's something interesting. Who knows? Maybe by the time we stream it later, the skin will be out. So we can actually go use it. What was the class? Corsair. I'm not sure what class you set for the team, but I use Corsair. It counts as rogue, so you get half mana start and it has +3 blue. It's also a Blackhawk class, so it has extra stats as well. I hope we see Nisha this stream. I would say we'd keep going until we get one, but that's a bad thing to say because it could take literal tens of thousands of hours. Or not tens of thousands, but I mean dozens of hours, I mean. Not tens of thousands, that would be absurd. But, yeah, we've gone upwards of 30 hours before with no Nisha. At least we got an Anu to stream. Nothing else. Still want to see a Nisha, though. We still need 7 Nishas, and we haven't gotten one in what feels like a month. I haven't been grinding Explore too much. Yeah, Max Core 0 gets extra magic to rogues, which is a little bit useful for the event. It's definitely not required, but it helps. And a bunch of junk in the chest again. Oh, unfortunate. It really just does not want to give us good chests. We got an Anu, and that's it. We did double Anu last night, and it gave us 1 Anu in like an hour. I still wish they would add another way to get tokens. Like, I don't mind that they're in Explore. Like, Explore is still fun to do. At least for short bursts. But, we still need another alternative. It can't be just Explore. It's like the only really realistic way of getting them. We need another option. Because it's such a big part of endgame. As well as even early game when you're progressing through the game just to get all the, at least 3 of each. Other than the Anu one. Since it doesn't stack, but all the other ones stack. That's so important for upgrading troops. And soon it'll be required for kingdom upgrades too. We haven't reached that point yet, but we will eventually need 5 bronze on the kingdom, then 10 silver, then 15 gold, and 20 gold. Or still a while away from like 20 gold and 15 gold. It's still eventually going to happen. Like a year or 2. 3 Guardian tokens, ouch. Though theoretically, Guardian tokens are rarer than the ultra rare one, oddly enough. I think they might even be rarer than the rare one, which is kind of funny. But they're definitely rarer than the ultra rare. Which doesn't make much sense, but it is. Though of course its actual usefulness is not that high, since you can only realistically use them on commons or the first level of a rare. Ah, we didn't get 13 plus red, no extra turn. If anyone still has any other questions, do let me know. I think we'll go for this chest, one more chest. And they'll probably call it a wrap till tonight. And then we'll go grab lunch. We'll do a little bit of Fall Guys for the little new event thingy. And then we'll be back for Gems of War later, as we always do at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every night. I'll go for 2 more chests, this one, next one. Hopefully we'll get an Anu or Nisha. Something shiny. Overall, luck's not the greatest today. As far as rare tokens, we actually did better in like 10 minutes last night than we have the entirety of this stream. Which is pretty sad, luck-wise. Because generally, Anu and Nishas are the only 2 that really matter. Like, obviously all tokens that you get still help. but those are the only two that you don't get naturally over time, which you pretty much only get exclusively in Explore, realistically. What team are you referring to, Home? The Venoxia team? Someone already mentioned it at a different stream, and I said it was pretty good. It's probably the quickest Legend team. Or, you know, like a no Mythic Explorer 12 team. People would probably still run Urskea Shield to Rowan if they need something super cheap. If they don't own Venoxia. Because I know people were even mentioning when I mentioned Tesla teams, like they don't have Tesla. Because some people, of course, don't have that many Legends. But it'd still be great for people that do have it. It is quicker than a Rowan version. But the benefit of Rowan team is that, like, literally everyone has it. You just have to do Forest of Thorns, then Urskea Shield. I mean, then do Urskea Kingdom, and then get 250 wins on the class. It takes a little bit of time, but it's completely free. So hello, Raj. Welcome. Come on, something lucky from the chest. I want to see at least an epic or higher. Otherwise, we might need to go for another chest. I refuse to end on low rarity. I want to see at least an epic. Ideally, a Nisha or Anu. Yeah, smash. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got our Anu. We got our double Anu. It took us like an hour and it only took us 10 minutes last night, but hey, we got our double Anu. And no, that offer is not worth it. Don't go for it. Also, what kind of weird value is that? They say it's worth $33. I wouldn't even pay $5 for that. That could be $1 and I'd be hesitant to buy it. That could be $1 for that offer, and I'd be hesitant to buy that offer. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. We will be back at our normal time as always, about 8 hours from now, or 8.5 hours, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we do every single night. However, we'll also be back with Fall Guys in probably about half an hour. Just going to grab a quick lunch, and then we'll be back with that for a few hours. Then I'll be breaking till 8, and then do our normal Gems of War stuff at night. Of course, today we're going to be doing Green Guild War tonight, as well as our defend team for the following day, and just messing around with a few things. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Best of luck with the raid event. Pretty straightforward, though. But still great loot, so make sure to grab it. Definitely put in 2 10 gems into it, because you get a free weapon as well along the way. And it'll help your guild get all the tasks done, so definitely worth doing it. And go from there. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me go answer that one last question. What is the best kingdom for farming Nisha tokens? There's not really a necessary best. It's best based on what team you're using. The reason you always see me doing it in Golvania is because of there's no immune to burning in Golvania. It's actually the only kingdom in the game that still does not have immune to burning. And even if it did, you could just kind of Zugoff kill the ones that do have immune to burn. But yeah, I'm currently doing the Golvania just because of the lack of immune to burning. Depending on your team, you might do a different location. But if you're doing like the Zugoff quick kill, you would do something like Golvania. As far as like if you're using the Venoxia team, you'd probably want to run Kedar or Adana due to their low high armor, low HP values and stuff like that. It really depends what your team on as far as what kingdom you would bother specifically farming on. But I specifically just do Golvania. Just because of the lack of burning immune. So it works really good for things that do triple damage burning, particularly Zugoff. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys later. Hope you all have a wonderful week and weekend. And thanks for stopping by. Always greatly appreciated.